Shoulder, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Dusk's Tale. We are here with Dusk in the small town of Stewartstown, right by this great big collapsed tower. Our destination where, well, there are some prototype blueprints, supposedly, in the basement of the structure. Now, as to how this tower collapsed, we're not 100% sure, but if I had to guess, I'd say that our friends over here on the right-hand side might have had something to do with it. Or perhaps the tower was collapsed in such a way to prevent them from accessing whatever was in here. Yes, secret plots, secret plans. There are things going on that are above Dusk's pay grade, which is 0. So most things are above Dusk's pay grade. But we're here now, and we need to try and find our way down. We can hear the floor, or rather feel the floor trembling beneath our feet. Unsettling, to say the least. We've just taken out a decent number of dead around here, and I believe, yes, we're slowly starting to run out of our simple metal arrows at this stage. We're just going to go ahead and put what we have left into the quivers. And actually, you know what? It looks like there might have been some here on the ground still. Quite possibly. Yes, we've got 5 in there now, so we'll just quickly check. No, they had some. Okay, so what are we looking at after that? We've got 8 simple metal arrows left, and I think we did take the arrows from you. Yes, we did, from the listener that was stuck inside here. And that's the thing. We need to try and find our way into this place and then down. On the right-hand side, we did see what looked to be like poisonous gas that was emanating from the structure. And to the north, we saw something horrid. This kind of unmoving mass of a person. Yes, gangrenous flesh. We can see that there's a solar panel car, an electric SUV, that this brainless zombie is kind of hanging out in right now. It's a little damaged, but if we can get them out of there before they damage it too much, that might be the kind of vehicle that we can use to move around the town in between our boat a little bit easier. Hell, we could use that to go all the way back, but that's a bit of a stretch, because if we have a look, this is the route that we'd have to take. We'd have to go north through Stewartstown, we'd have to go all the way up here, all the way up here, all the way here, through these kind of junctions down here, around, and then eventually there is a connection. It looks like the connection's up here where the subway station is, or actually no, just down here. We could make it back over to this way. Yeah, so it takes a fair bit for us to be able to do that, and then to be able to go around, and then I think actually we'd have to go down and then straight down, and then there's our fire truck. So it's a freaking ordeal and a half. So I don't know whether or not we will be doing that. If we did need anything extra specifically from our fire truck, honestly, easiest thing for us to do is just row back across this lake. It doesn't actually take us that much time to be able to do that. So let's start today's episode off by trying to see if we can secure this vehicle for ourselves. I am a little concerned about this gangrenous flesh, but it says it's unmoving, so we'll see if that's the case. Dear. There is a shocker to, I think, quite possibly to the north as well. Oh no, they'll be over here. Yes. It seems to be, pretty common that they're up here by these, work sites now, and more than likely we will be encountering them if we do try to make our way up to here. We're seeing a lot of damaged tiles all the way around here, all the way around the structure, and looks like there is kind of a way inside. Decisions. Do we want to try and push up towards this vehicle? It is going to put us in danger. It's this thing here that I'm concerned about. We're going to try and go towards the side. We might just have to try and lure some of them towards us. Oh great, we've got a friend that's coming for us now, and glass is breaking. I'll tell you what, we're just going to try and shoot for it now. As long as we're fast, we should be okay. And the listener zombie, we're just going to have to take care of once we actually get into the vehicle. Hi, friend. Can this vehicle start? We take control of the vehicle's controls. Fantastic. We can actually see that it has a decent charge. And now it has grabbed a hold of us while we're driving this thing. We're just going to go ahead and pull the brake, pull the handbrake, and we'll just drop the recurve bow to the ground real quick here. And we're going to let go of the controls. So we'll keep it active. And we're just going to kick that son of a gun out of here. We'll leave the bow where it is for the time being, but let's just have a quick look at this vehicle now that we've taken it for ourselves. So it has a damaged storage battery, which is always going to drain. That's fine. But the other one is full, so that's decent. And it's a large electric motor. The security system is damaged on this, so at some point I would say someone did steal this. The roof is broken here, so we can kind of see towards the outside, and the solar panels are pretty damaged as well. Okay, but all up, it's not a bad vehicle, and a solar SUV is a damn nice thing at that. Let's just make sure that we're not leaving anything behind, and thankfully we didn't run over our our bow. So yeah, let's get out of this section of the town for now. That is quite the wreck there. You can barely see what's kind of going on with that thing. And we'll just make our way back out towards the water, and we'll try and pick up what I think we might need going into this. We'll just have to run over a whole heap of you along the way. The weight of the electric SUV is damaging quite a few items. I'll be intrigued to see, does the electric SUV have extra light frames? It does, so it's very much like the other electric vehicle where it will, it can't take too much punishment before it starts to crack apart. And generally that's fine, because you shouldn't really be pushing an electric vehicle that hard. More often than not, we're going to want to try and avoid things. You only really want to use it for ramming when you have no other choice. Right now we have a choice to go around here and avoid that shocker, which we are going to do. Hey, look at that, we've got some friends coming from the trailer park down here. We'll just ignore them for the time being. They will follow us over towards the water. Whether or not they'll actually be able to track us the whole way, I don't think they will. And there is our little raft. So we'll go ahead and pull the handbrake here, and we will stop driving and jump on out. Nice. Okay, so let's try to prepare ourselves for this as much as we might be able to. We're hydrated at the moment. We are tired. I probably wouldn't want to be tired going into this, so whether or not we try to sleep in this vehicle, it's probably the safest place for us to sleep, actually. You know what? Let's just wait here for a little bit. We'll actually stop running and we'll just wait here, see if any of the others are going to follow us, because they don't have the greatest attention span in the world. They'll follow noise, for sure, but there's always a chance that something else might have caught their eye along the way, be it a fish or something like that that's flapping in the water. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay to sleep here, and I believe we need some more calorie-dense food. Oh wow, we've got age now? And height? Okay, sweet. So I just upgraded to the latest episode, the latest version of Cataclysm. Our weight is normal. Our height is 5'9". Dusk's actually kind of tall. Well, okay, look, I say kind of tall. I'm 5'6", so 6 foot's like kind of tall in my mind. All right, and she's 25. Okay, I guess I kind of imagined her to be in the kind of early 20s. But yeah, I wonder how it decides that. I guess maybe this is just like the generic age, but what'll be great is I'm assuming we'll see this go up over time, and I'm also assuming we'll see our height change through mutations. What'll be really, really interesting is if you started off as like, say, because there are a few starts where you can start off as like a student, or even like a primary school student, so it's just a kid. I wonder if that would actually, if your height would change there, whether that's been done yet or not, or if this is still kind of very early stages. Interesting, very, very interesting. Cool. I like that. Anyway, distractions. Let's jump into here and see if we can grab a blindfold is what we're after. We're also going to grab another one of the MREs. We're going to go for chicken and noodles today because I feel like that's going to be a good one. We've got chicken chunks over here, which that really doesn't sound all that appealing. You're not really selling it to me, but yeah, we've got the lemon and pepper tuna there as well, but I think we are going to go for the chicken noodles to begin with. We're going to try and eat the lot, I think. So we'll just kind of sit ourselves down here by the river. We can see these beavers up to the north of us, just kind of skittering around in the woods. We can hear the fish just slapping in the water. And that water, that lake water, just slowly lapping up against the side. Dusk just sits down, places her pack beside her, and we're going to go and disassemble this little kit here and just see what we get. We're going to grab that heat pack, snap it, and then start to heat up this chicken noodle entree. And as it gets warmer and we watch the fish in the distance, we're going to go ahead and have a little bit of munch on that nice warm food. We're going to eat our cracker with our cheese spread. And then we're going to consider having the dessert. Are we going to have the dessert? I guess we could. I suppose we could. Something else that we should also consider doing is eating multivitamins. But I don't think we have access to any right this second. So the accessory pack is going to give us some lemonade drink mix and stuff like that. Oh, gummy vitamins. There we go. All right, so we'll actually go ahead and disassemble both of them on the ground here. I don't know if we are. We can use Butcher to disassemble. So we'll say disassemble everything once. Okay, fantastic. So at that stage, let's look at going eat, and we're going to eat the gummy vitamin that is on the ground. We're going to eat one of the things of chewing gum. And let's see, what else do we want to have a munch on? We could go for the candy bar. The chocolate candy gives us even more calories. The thing is, they last for a long time, so we'll probably just have the cookie for now. We're going to keep these because they last 6 years. Yeah, we've got some water purification tablets there. You know what? Our clean water. I wonder if we could mix in the lemonade mix into that, because I'd be down with that. Lemonade mix doesn't look edible in that current form. That makes sense. And let's see, I thought it would be under food. Okay, let's see. We'll grab the lemonade mix off the floor. And we'll see, I was assuming we would activate it. Lemonade mix. Oh, right. Instead of activating, it's probably going to be just a recipe that we make. Lemonade, fantastic. So it does just use clean water 1. You don't have anything to store it in and may have to pour it out and consume it as soon as it's prepared. That's fine. We'll go ahead and just prepare it. We will use the clean water that's nearby, so not from our thing. It's just coming up from here, from our little container. And we're going to go ahead and consume the lemonade. Lovely. So I feel like that's going to be a bit of a mood boost. Yeah, you can say that again. Really, really decent. Our fatigue is getting us down a little bit here, but that's okay. One thing that we have to try and keep an eye on is focus. When we're trying to improve our skills, you need to have a high focus to be able to really make use of that. And right now, our focus is kind of all over the place. That can be improved by mood. So if we go up to here, we can see, yeah, focus trends towards 80. We are losing some of that because of our fatigue, because of how tired we are. So, yeah. We can offset that by listening to music, and it's something that I think that we'll probably do a little bit more often. Another thing we can do is use this handheld game system to just play some games, just for a little bit, just to get us feeling okay. Let's see, we'll play Snake, and we can actually play Snake. We are simulating Snake in game, which is, yeah, that's a thing. I continue to be surprised by this. I was pretty sure that I'd seen something like this in Cataclysm so far, but I tell you what, I'm going to quickly play around a Snake and we'll see how good of a score Dusk can get. And game over. We got a kind of decent score there. We did actually manage to get a really long Snake, and I think that will have improved our mood a decent amount. Let's see how much that is helping us out. Yeah. That's 61% increase, so that'll help us out with that, I think, there. And I believe it didn't use all that much battery power, so I'm happy with that. As for other bits and pieces here. We'll just pick up what we actually think will be useful in the future. So coffee will be the spork we don't need, the paper and the plastic bags we won't need either. In saying that though, we can probably make more arrows with that. So yeah, you know what, we are actually going to take that for now, because if we manage to make our way into one of these homes, if we can just get a little bit of metal, we should be able to make some more arrows using those plastic bags. Surprisingly enough, we are probably going to try and hold on to most of that stuff, actually, now that I think about it. And, you know, let's see what we've got inside this vehicle. We've got an extra wheel. Nice. Okay. Some rotten cracklings. We're probably just going to go ahead and throw them out right away, because they're not going to help anyone. And we obviously have our bow up here as well, which we need to make sure that we're holding on to. Okay, so I tell you what, we are going to pretty much move everything out of this and into here. And usually I would skip away, but that's really not going to take us all that much time at all. So we're just going to go like so. We're going to stop hauling, and we're just going to shift everything up and into here. So that's our torches and everything else. Close you up, just clamber around in the boot here for a little bit. So we have our environmental suit, we have our survivor gas mask on us, which is, gonna help us out going into a place like this. We've got a whole heap of gas mask cartridges, so we're just gonna have to keep an eye on that while we're down there. And we're gonna see if we can have ourselves a little bit of a sleep now. So we'll just close up that door, and make sure, this is sitting off at the moment. We will sit in the driver's seat, just to be sure. It's not a reclining seat, I don't think, so yeah, we're just going to go ahead and put this blindfold on. We are going to keep our ears open in case we hear something coming along, but I'm pretty sure that we are a heavy sleeper, so we'll have to keep that in mind. We are going to sleep though. We're not going to set an alarm, and we fall asleep right away. And we do need to eat more calorie-dense food, so yeah, okay, we're gonna do our best with that. Believe me, I'm trying, game. I really am. we're having some decent meals, but I guess maybe we're not having enough of those meals. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna try and make a concerted effort to have at least 3 decent meals per day. Our breakfast, our lunch, and our dinner. So this is effectively our dinner at this stage. So we're gonna wake up, we're gonna take off the blindfold of ours, and we have a hostile beaver just sitting outside of here. And you know what, that's actually not the worst thing in the world. We could probably do something with that beaver. So we're going to go and turn off safe mode, and we're just going to sink our fangs into it and deliver a vertical straight punch to the beaver. But it's our fangs that did all the damage there. So tell you what, let's just go move this bruised corpse of the beaver over here, and we are going to go ahead and butcher it. We're not going to be able to do a full butchery or anything like that, so we're just going to do a quick butchery to see what we can get. So we managed to get a whole heap of refuse. We do get some meat from it though, so let's see. I don't know whether or not we have much in the way of cooking with us, so I'll just see what we have available to us in here. I think it's always worth bringing a fry pan or something like that. There is a scenario in which we could very easily make a little fire for ourselves, and I think that's what we're going to try and do. We should have an entrenching tool amongst our mess here that we do. So we're just going to go next to here, and we're going to dig a pit with that. So we can just go activate on our entrenching tool. We are going to dig a pit here. Lots of different options that we can do here. Dig water channel here. That is new, and I like it. So there we go. We have a pit, and we're very hot at this stage. Oh, wow. Like really hot. Wild. Why are we so hot? I guess it's summer. Yeah, sure. But why are we so hot? It's like we're like burning up. I guess the flame resistant stuff, let's have a look at the warmth here. So we're getting a fair bit of warmth from the leather armor boots and all the rest, leather arm guards. But I don't know, it seems excessive. So it is our arms, it's our torso, and it's our legs that are feeling really hot, which is actually hampering our equipment. I wonder if that will go down now that we've stopped working. Our left arm is aching. It's actually going to be doing damage to us, and that's because we're, Okay, alright, let's try and see if we can reduce this. We can take off our long sleeve shirt. It's not doing all that much for us. Okay, let's see. What else can we take off here? We need to take off some things off our legs. The greaves, I wanna keep them on. I guess we could just look at taking our pants off, as wild as that sounds. It means that we won't have as much protection, that's for sure. Okay, everything seems to be going down at this stage, so I think it could have been just from us working. Yeah. No, our feet are still really, really hot. We're going to take off the flame-resistant socks, which is kind of, yeah, the idea of not having any socks on in leather armor boots. Yeah, that's not going to be fun in the slightest. But yeah, we can see that we're warm across everything now. So being warm isn't terrible. Let's just have a look. Your mouth feels warm. So yeah, warm is okay. Hot is not good. And I just want to see if that does settle down. Doesn't seem to be, so interesting. Okay. Dear. But hey, look, we dug a pit. That's the main thing. Next thing we need to do is head up here towards where we have some trees, and we're just going to go and just kind of tear one of these trees apart. We've got 3 long sticks at this stage. What we need to try and do is make a pointed stick, which we're going to have to disassemble one of these here. So I just want to disassemble one stick. So we'll grab one of these long sticks. We're effectively just breaking it in half here. Disassemble. Alright, we have some heavy sticks, and with those heavy sticks we can make a pointy stick. It takes us under a minute to be able to do that, and that we can use to just chuck some meat on the end of it. We're going to grab the rest of this wood and just drag this down with us for our little survival fire. Okay, and we'll go ahead and we will use... this is a shallow pit, yes? Honestly, not 100% sure if the fire will spread much further than this. It does change. We'll go ahead and just move that for now, and we'll go and start a fire. Let's see. We're going to use the refillable lighter that we have here to start a fire quickly. There. Okay, so we'll stand a little bit further back. That should be far enough for us to be able to use what's here, and we're going to make a whole heap of cooked bits and pieces. So let's have a look. Obviously the brains and all the rest aren't as enjoyable. The cooked meat is calorie dense, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and cook 3 things of meat. We will well, we're using the pointy stick here, so we'll go ahead and just put it down for now and start working. Okay, so we managed to get some of that done, but looks like it, yeah, we effectively kind of ran out of cook time here. Go ahead and start this fire again. So I'm guessing it could be the wind that was just blowing that out there. As surprising as it is, I would have thought we'd keep that burning. Alright, so we just need to go to activate, and we're going to activate our crafting, which will be on the ground. There we go, work on craft. Okay, we will do a little bit more. We'll just drop the stick for now, and it doesn't seem like we can craft for all that long. We're at 34% here, so it looks like we kind of are working against the wind here. Another thing we could do is probably just try and dig some more, but we're very hot. Again, we're kind of next to a fireplace. Can't get away from that. Frustrating as it is, we will try this one more time and see if we can get this stuff cooked, damn it. Alright, refillable lighter. We're going to start a fire. I don't think we can be any further away. I will see if we can, just for the heat. It looks like we can be sitting a little bit further away. Okay, nice. So we'll go activate that, cook for a little bit further, and where are we at? 54%. So we're going to need to do this a little bit more. I tell you what, I'm going to jump back after we've got the stuff cooked up. So I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, and just as the fire ran out there, we managed to finish cooking our lovely cooked meat. So we'll go ahead and eat pretty much all 3 pieces of those, and that's a decent number of calories that we've got coming in now. Very nice. So there's still the lungs and all the rest here that we could eat, but we're not gonna worry about that right now. I'm more concerned with our general warmth that we're having outside in the sun. We're not tired anymore though, so that's a good thing at the very least. We're gonna come into here and yeah, we need to have a look at the equipment. So we're going to take the environmental suit, which is probably going to be quite warm in itself. Yep, 40 warmth. We're going to take that. We are going to take all of the gas mask cartridges. And another thing that we're going to have a look at taking is probably the acetylene torch, which is going to make us overburdened. Alright, so let's go start dropping some things off. Those slugs, we don't need to be carrying them. Same thing with the ammunition that we have here. We've got our M4A1, which I am going to want to hold on to. Do I need all of you? The entrenching tool, yes, I think we will have a use of that. As for all the other bits and pieces, we actually kind of want to keep some of these things around. Yeah. While we are here next to our equipment, I just want to go ahead and unload. There should be... Yes, gallon jug of clean water. We're going to put the rest of you into our just there, and we'll just leave the rest in there for now. Okay, so how are we going to wear this? That's our question, because on our torso right now we just have a rifle bandolier, we have the ballistics vest, and we have the hiking backpack, so we're not wearing a shirt anymore. I'm going to go ahead... We're already wearing footwear, so we need to take our leather armor boots off for us to be able to do this, which I think we're going to be happy with because they are feeling a little hot at the moment. Let's go ahead and wear the environmental suit for now, and I think that will make us, that makes us so hot. Okay, I tell you what, we're going to have to put that on when we get there, because, that's wild. I guess it's getting towards the evening, surely it should start to cool down. Yeah. I haven't had to worry about the heat so much before. We're not going to need the blindfold on us, so we'll leave you. And the good thing is that if we do need anything else, we can just come back. We've got a little bit of light left though, so I would like to try and see if we can do something with that. So let's go drive to the houses that are close by, and I want to see if we can just quickly get some metal for us to be able to make some more arrows. Yeah, let's just go park ourselves up on this road. And that'll do. Okay, pull that handbrake, we will stop driving. Alright, and yeah, we're just kind of running around barefoot at the moment. Not the safest thing in the world to be doing. I don't think we've actually had a proper look in these houses. Okay, it's blocked off, right. Okay, so, metal. We are going to be able to get some metal from the stove here. Let's just have a look and see. I think scrap metal will do for the arrows, so we'll just search for metal arrow. Simple metal arrow. Okay, so we're going to need some thread. That's fine. We need pipe or wires to be able to accomplish this. Okay, so are we going to get pipe from this? Probably not. We can certainly try, can't we? We will deconstruct and see what we get. We've seen a decayed zombie. It is going to be coming for us. Okay, that's alright. We'll go ahead and wield our bow real quick. It is going to smash the window, which is going to create a bit of noise, which is a little frustrating, but that's okay. We'll quickly headshot him and grab our arrow back, smash that corpse, and we'll see if we can continue the deconstruction. Yes. Okay, what do we have here? We got some copper wires, okay. We don't have any regular wire, and we don't have any pipes from that. We've got some chunks of steel. Yeah, so I think the pilot light, we're not going to be able to get anything from that either. Okay. As frustrating as it is, what we would really want is just kind of a display stand or something like that would be perfect, but unfortunately, no. Alright, I'll tell you what, let's lockpick these, see what we got going on in here. Leather touring suit, okay. Motorcyclist. Lockpick this as well. Lockpick, thank you. It stumps our lockpick. Okay. Anything interesting in here? Yeah, just some leggings and all the rest. No display stands or anything like that, so I think we'll have to stick with what we've got for the time being. Honestly, going into this scenario, probably not going to be using our bow. More than likely going to be using firearms, because we really don't know what we're going to be up against here. I would prefer if it was night by the time that we arrived, because then we might be dealing with some cooler temperatures, but yeah, this heat is not so fun. Dealing with those layers are going to be interesting. Alright, I think we can just shoot up through here. Let's try. Oh dear. Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can totally make that. just a little dodgy, and wow, we've made quite a bit of mess here. Quite a bit of mess. Well done, Dusk. Well done. There are lots of display stands down here, and I tell you what, let's be responsible. We'll give ourselves some options. We do have a feral runner on its way towards us, and I do need to remember that we're actually not wearing proper equipment right now. So I should probably back off. Even though this is a regular zombie, better to be safe than sorry. Smash that corpse really quick, and let's just go down towards here. Right, stop running. Okay, alright, so there's probably a whole heap of things in here that we can actually use. So this is a pharmacy, and this is where one of the alarms were coming from. Yeah, there's going to be a whole heap of stuff that we can use in here. Lots of different magazines. We've got first aid kits for days, and you know what, we've got a shopping cart which I'm going to go and start to fill with some of the things that are here, because why the hell not? We might as well, right? We probably, when we are making our way back, we're going to have to do multiple trips. We'll take the calcium tablets, the small protein powder. Oh wow, there's a lot of stuff here. There is a lot of stuff here. So we're going to start shifting all of this across to here. Shaving kits, yeah, we'll put you in there as well. Yeah, we're going shopping. We are going shopping, and we're going to pretty much fill this cart. That's filling up a display rack. We want to make sure that it's applying this to the to the shopping cart. That is my mistake. We'll take the bandages, the Ambien, and multivitamin tablets. Hell yes. This is going to take me a moment to go through. I will show you what we've got at the end of this, but I'm just going to go through. I'm going to collect everything that I can along the way, and I'll be back with you all in just a moment. Okay, so here is our haul, and it's not a half bad haul at that. We've got a ridiculous amount of aspirin, we've got antibiotics, we've got all kinds of different drugs, antibacterial, antibiotic, we've even got some injectable vitamin shots. We've done pretty well for ourselves. We've even got some pipes, which we're going to try and see if we can quickly make into some arrows before the sun sets, which it is on its way. We did have a little bit of noise created. Whether or not we're going to be able to do this in time, I guess we'll see. We'll start using the plastic bags. It's going to be close, and we have a small error here, so we are going to see if we can make it past that. And, oh, we just completed it before we lost the light there. So we'll go and put that back into our pack, and you might have seen that we had a road map in here as well, so we're going to grab that out of here, which should be turned kind of down towards the bottom. Yes, the Stewartstown map, and we're going to go ahead and activate that. Alright, and it will take a second or two before that gives us everything that we want, and that is going to just live here on the floor. Let's see what we got. Oh, I mean, we kind of, yeah, I guess we already know everything. It might have given us a little bit more than we had before, but yeah, actually, I don't know if we saw these down here in Starks. Regional schools. I see. All right, well, we have the sun setting now, so that's kind of good. That's on our side. We do work relatively well in the darkness, so let's make our way back outside. An alarm did go off inside, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some others making their way towards us, and sure enough, here they are. They have seen us, they are aware of us. Let's start taking some pot shots. We're going to use our arrows in our quiver to be able to do just that. Okay, looks like we're going to have to back off a little bit here, that's fine. Let's start running backwards, take another good shot. Okay, and successful. Alright, let's see if we can't get that one that's down there that's coming towards us now. Okay. Taking a little bit more than our regular 1, 2, 3 at the moment. So that's worth us paying attention to. And yeah, the last of that light is starting to dissipate. We've got a decayed zombie. I think that is kind of semi-aware of us. All this new stuff we're going to put on in the other trunk. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and shift that all across. Close that up. And, well, it's a good little cart, but I don't think we're going to be able to take it with us. It's actually, it's lacking wheels. So we were just dragging around a shopping cart with no wheels, just kind of scraping it along the ground. So it was quite noisy. I'm going to have another aspirin. We've just taken one before. We're going to go ahead and get this thing turned on. And we're going to start to make our way back towards where this structure is. So, yeah. We're probably going to get a little bit of attention here. Looks like there's a vehicle that was left on. So it could have been someone that recently turned. But yeah, we're just going to drive on by them here. They actually weren't aware of us because with the sun setting, their eyesight does start to drop off. And I think we'll probably stop just up here. Kind of run over this corpse again. This is the one that came to say hello to us. We're going to go ahead and stop driving here. And yes, we have spotted some zombies, and they are going to come for us. As expected, the feral runner is the first one that needs to die, so we'll take a shot towards them. Okay, that took a really long time for us to get that shot. So, are we going to be able to run away from the feral runner? That is the age-old question. Let's go ahead and back up. Next question is, are we going to be able to get a shot off before it can reach us? We need to make sure that we're firing from our quiver, and we'll see how good of a shot we can get. It looks like we can get a pretty good one. Let's go with that. We're going to ignore that. We can get to close to 100%. We want to try and go for a great shot if possible, even if that does mean that we need to back on up again. Take another shot. Okay, wait till it gets a little closer, because it's not going to be able to move to us and then immediately attack. Okay, but it does take a bit of a lunge at us there. Go ahead and back up again. Starting to get a little bit lower on our breath. Okay, let's get to 90. Alright, we'll try and get another shot off before you can reach us. 90, please. Alright, close to. Just back off again. I'm stuck on the corner for a second, severely injured. Alright, there we go. Grab these arrows back, and we'll just get ready to take a shot at this one as they round the corner. We could probably get away with this with a precise shot, but we'll just we'll wait. That one reflected off its hide. And so yeah, we've got a few of them that are coming for us now. Alright. Honestly, best thing for us to do here is probably just going to be the standard fight, really. Save our arrows for now. The sun is starting to set. Okay, alright, we've got a friend coming from this way. We'll deal with them first. Did actually manage to grab us. We aren't entirely armored, but we are still protected. At least a little bit here. Okay, took a little bit of a hit there. Okay, we actually took a deep bite to our torso. That's not good. That sucks. That really sucks. So let's just wait here as the sun is now setting. Okay, alright. We need to get to work. First of all, let's find out where our bow is, because we want to get that back right away. It is on the square that we are on. We're going to go ahead and pack that back up. We're going to go and there's nothing there to smash. Really? Ah, there we go. We hear a deafening roar. That's fantastic and not intimidating at all. Alright, anything interesting on these zomboys? Let's see. Some methamphetamine. We have a Smith & Wesson Model 10 pistol. We've got an energy cola, which might be worth us just sculling back. And we've actually got a fair amount of 32 ACP rounds over here. Yeah, I mean, we'll take it. I mean, why not? But first thing we need to deal with, we'll go over towards where this body is, and we'll see if we can smash that. Thankfully not smashing our car. Close those doors. And we need to use some antiseptic, which we do have. Do we have any in our inventory right now? We do have one. Fantastic. So we're going to go ahead and activate that, disinfect our torso, And we're going to go ahead and get a bandage on that as well. We're going to get a bandage on our left leg. And I'll tell you what, we will grab some extra antiseptic from in here. And we will use that to make sure that we're taking proper care of these wounds. Okay, next up we're going to use the medical gauze I think that we have in our inventory. And we're going to apply that to our torso. And then we're going to apply the other to our left leg. Fantastic. So we should be under the effect of painkillers at the moment. We're going to go ahead and have another aspirin. I do need to be careful with the amount that we take, but yeah. We should be fine. We're still warm, surprisingly, even though it is the evening, and the floor is consistently trembling beneath our feet. Yeah, that's not concerning at all. We're peckish at this stage, so let's just have some peaches. Just to see if we can, feel good. Okay. I don't like that we're still warm, but we are going to have to try and put this equipment on and try and figure out how we're going to be able to do it without being completely, over the top. Okay. The survivor, the heavy survivor mask we're going to go ahead and put on. We should effectively be 100% covered now. So if we have a look at this is covering 100% of our arms, our legs. You are across everything, right? Well, obviously not across our head, but yep, that's on our hands as well. So we can take off the gloves. It does mean that we won't be clawing, but that's just a sacrifice we have to be willing to make. Survivor gloves are just going to go off for now. We can drop them down here, along with our army pants and our long sleeve shirt. I don't think we're going to want to try and layer here. We can have those infrared goggles. I think they'll still be useful to us. But we'll just go ahead and drop off some of the other things that I think we're not going to immediately need right now. So the survivor fire hood can probably stay behind as well. We could try and see if we can get away with wearing that. I think it's just going to make us way too hot. Yeah, our head is like crazy hot right now. I am surprised with the heat. And that's something that we're not going to want to deal with because that's just too much heat. So the survivor fire hood is going to have to stay behind as well. Let's have a look at the rest of our bits and pieces. The army helmet can probably go because that's kind of on the same layer as our mask. So while it does protect us, it's got to go for now. And there, we don't have anything double layered. Our arms are still quite warm. And I think that's probably because of the leather arm guards that are on there. I don't feel good about removing those, but I feel like we're going to have to. So let's look at dropping off the iron greaves and the leather arm guards. And then I think across the board, we are warm. We're okay. Our torso encumbrance is a little high as well. We probably don't need to have the rifle bandolier on us, but that's really not giving us the encumbrance. Well, not much. Most of it's going to be coming from... it's going to be coming from our hiking backpack, but I feel like we can still manage with what we've got for now. Let's just take a little step out of here. Okay. Are we ready for this thing? Well, there's no way for us to really know until we get inside. Let's have a look. The heavy survivor mask is charged at the moment. We don't need the ACP rounds. We're going to keep the grenades because, why the hell not? We'll drop the ACP rounds here. If we can minimize the amount that we're carrying, it would be fantastic. And I think we don't need to have as much medicine as we do. So we'll go ahead and drop off. We will drop off, I'd say 25 of those. We don't need to have the bandages because we've got the gauze. We've got the hemostatic powder to stop us from bleeding if we do. Yeah. I feel like that's good. That works for us. Light disposable battery, you can stay behind for now because I think we have enough. Yeah, our headlamp is looking fine. Okay. Gallon jug of clean water. Didn't even realize we were carrying you. That's terrible. We'll have that just in case we kind of get stuck down there and we need something to eat. We can probably drop off our game tool as well. Yeah. That's as ready as we're going to be. Let's get ready for this thing. Do we want to have our infrared goggles on now? Well, we can go ahead. I think we can fit them over the top. Let's just go ahead and boom, activate them. It's a very slow burn with those. I think I'm actually going to We're going to turn them off for now. We're actually going to take them off because I think we're going to have our headlamp on going into this area because, yeah, we're not trying to hide here. So we need to try and find a way in. And I think that probably one of the best ways for us to go is going to be trying to make our way up towards the top. We can see a shocker over that way. Alright, most of these rooms do seem to be completely closed off. I think we're going to have to go up by that kind of fleshy mass that we saw, which is not so fun. Alright, we've got really reduced sight inside the building, which is to be expected. Okay. We're not seeing anything immediately that makes me think environmental hazard. Doesn't mean that it isn't there. And you know what? Having a radiation badge or a Geiger counter might have been the right move here. We're seeing shallow water just on the ground, and we can actually see a zombie deeper within. Quite a few zombies at that. Okay. Pardon me. I tell you what we're going to do at this stage. We are going to put those goggles on and we're going to activate them. Okay. Wow. Okay. I see how it is. What the hell? As we're standing there in the darkness, we feel something pierce our chest as poison courses throughout our body. We just got hit by something and got poisoned. We need to move. What the hell was that? We've been poisoned. Okay. Moving around. Moving away from here. Let's just have a look and see. We've been poisoned. We're being slowed by a paralyzing poison. Something is paralyzing us. We got hit in the chest with a dart or something. We weren't able to tell whether or not it was organic or... yeah. It didn't do too much in the way of damage to us, but it was enough to knock us down another level as the floor is trembling beneath our feet. I don't think we have anything that can nullify poison. In our trunk, in our medical supplies. We do have a lot of medical supplies that are here, but I don't think there's anything that would nullify poison. Yeah. So, as much as that sucks, we're gonna have to... I mean, we can strengthen our immune system. That's about it. You know what? Why not? We'll go ahead and we'll activate one of the gamma shots, I guess you could say, and... just, yeah, increase our immune system while we're here, but that, no. So something could see us in the darkness there and was able to pierce us. That is concerning, to say the least. Maybe we do have to wait for day. Maybe being able to see up on the surface would be better. I think at the very least what we're going to do right now is take care of the shocker, because the shocker's across the road from where all this mess is happening. And I feel like I'll feel a lot better if we can take that thing out. We still have our infrared goggles on, so nothing's going to sneak up on us. We can see that there are a number of zombies that are just kind of roaming around in here. I think it's going to be better for us to take care of these this lot first, so we can actually see them pretty well in the night. Zombie technicians. Zombie technicians can be a little bit of a hassle because they can take our metallic items away from us. We want to make sure that we actually have some arrows to take down the shocker zombie. Okay. It's definitely taking us more shots than average to be able to take this lot down. Smash this corpse really quick. Okay. Next up, we are going to go for the shocker. We just need to try and have a semi-clear shot at them. Okay. And I don't believe that they are... yeah, they can't see us from their current position. Which is, yeah, in my liking. There we go. All right, let's move up on you. Luckily, we can't be surprised by anything. Well, if it's behind full cover, we won't see it. But obviously, we can see these fiends out here. We don't have a clean shot on you, so let's make our way around here. Apparently, we still don't have a clean shot. Weird. Really? Ah, there we go. A nice thud. Alright, you're aware of me now. We're gonna go ahead and back on up. Not aware of me anymore, but you're aware of the direction that I'm in. Okay. Let's go smash that corpse, and we'll see what's in and around the area. There's some copper wire, nice. Cordless drill, okay. Good for us to have, and an industrial ID card, which we're going to want to try and take. Yeah, so we'll take both of those from you. That and the cordless drill. Alright, let's stop running. That is concerning. Something hit us in the chest and poisoned us. We're in a little bit of pain at the moment. I wonder if it could have been that thing that's over here, if that could have seen us, but I mean, we were standing here, would it have had a line of sight to us? I imagine if it was going to try to attack us, it would have done it from down here. Yeah, that is worrying. It does seem like our goal is over this way, so I'll see if we can find another way in, but I am wanting to be wary, because I think we are still poisoned at this stage. No, the poison has passed. Okay, that's good. Oh, dear. We are still warm across the board, though, and I don't think there's anything we can really do about it. The rebar we can cut through, but I don't think we're going to be able to cut through to much, just looking at how messy this structure is. Okay, that's a solid wall here. That is also a solid wall. Okay. Alright, we can detect that there is something in here, but we can't see it. So it means that we don't have line of sight to it. We're going to flash. Okay, it's a boomer. Right, so we'll just step to the side real quick. It probably has seen us. We hear a deafening roar, and we hear a very loud boom as we hit the boomer. That zombie's going to start making its way over towards us. Okay. We definitely don't seem to be doing as much damage as we were doing in the previous session, so I don't know whether or not these arrows have been nerfed since the last. Oh, hi, that's one of the flesh things. Okay, it's unaware of us. No, it's aware of us. Okay. Oh, and we've got one of the shocky boys down the bottom there. Gangrenous flesh is dangerously close. We're going to ignore it for now because it doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's not aware of us at the moment. It is hostile. Yeah, it's near rupturing, so I feel like if it does rupture, that's not going to be good for us, so we're going to try to avoid that if we can. But we're going to see if we can find our way into this place. Okay, our goggles are still active. I am going to be flashing this occasionally. Okay, we can see a little bit further into this. So when we flash, we get memory of the area, which is important. We can see that a lot of dead have died around here, and there is actually someone in this like little pit here. Okay. I tell you what, we can get over that. And it's not going to be too difficult for us to do that. Let's go over here. We hear a deafening roar. Stop trying to clear that rubble pile. No. Yeah. Okay. I take that back. We're not going to do that. But I am going to have a look and see what's on the ground here. There is a first aid kit. There is a MP3 player. We have more than enough first aid kits at the moment. There's a lot of, shotgun shots there, which we're going to take. We're not going to say no to it. We're close enough that we can take it. So let's do that. We're not going to step into the rosebush. But what we want right now is just a plank. So we're going to see if we can, hopefully, without too much noise. Oh, I think we did smash it. Yes, we just couldn't see that. Right, so we're going to grab one of these wooden planks, and then we're going to go over here, and we're going to place a plank over the pit. Okay. All right, so we've navigated our way a little bit further in. We're just going to continue to do that. Just flash our light so that we have a memory of the area, and then we're just going to continue moving on. I don't know whether or not this place would have had... there's another one of those things in here. Okay, very good to know. Okay. I really don't know how close is acceptable to get towards them. Okay, the door is open. I'm going to turn this on and we're going to peek. Start peeking now. Okay, we're going to leave this on for now. Permanent marker, some duct tape. Duct tape is always useful. And what is that? Just some paper. Okay, alright, we can see a lot further in here. From the look of things right now, seems to be that this is a regular looking structure. Regular kind of office block. Seemingly so. Damaged, but just regular. Okay. We can get a few more batteries in here if we wanted and or needed to. What we're looking for right now is a staircase or a way down into the basement of this place. Let's go around the pile of rubble. And unfortunately, it just seems like we're making our way closer towards where we got struck, which I'm not super happy about. We are hearing a noise through there. Okay. Hi there, friend. We're going to go ahead and turn off this. We're just going to step back. We should be able to see it cross through. There we go. And we'll take a precise shot at it. Okay. Look at taking another decent shot as it gets closer. It's right in front of us now. Okay, all right. I'll tell you what. We're just going to quickly drop our bow here. We don't have our fangs. Need to remember that. No fangs at the moment. No fangs and no claws, so it is just our fists that were doing damage there. Still, it wasn't enough to do what we needed to do. Pick up that arrow again, and you know what, let's go ahead and refill that quiver of ours. We'll go back to wielding the bow. It's probably worth us actually having the M4A1 out just for the... If we need to do burst... Then yeah, it's going to be worthwhile us having that. Okay, so you were kind of just stuck in here, huh? But it looks like... Okay, we'll try and get through to this next area, if possible. So we're going to have to try and just navigate through here. We're getting a better idea, a better memory of this area. Thankfully, we do seem to have a pretty good memory when it comes to this whole place. Can we see behind it? No, we can't. Okay. We can see a plunger though, and yes, there is a friend down there. Okay, let's walk through here. Okay, can't make it any further. And we know that our mission tracker is pointing to beneath the floor. Okay, so we're seeing someone through there. Oh, what is that? Okay, so this is probably what struck us, right? A Gangrenous Crawler, a nightmarish spidery abomination born from human gore. It deftly crawls between walls and ceilings with limbs grown from its own disjointed ribs. That is not fun. Can that thing see us from here? I don't know. It's certainly trying to get to us, it seems like. And, oh boy, hi there. We can see some more friends further in. Another one of these gangrenous fleshes. I wonder if it takes them a while to hatch. Yeah. Putrid grass. Nice. Okay. So we have been spotted by the others that are there. Okay, they are going to try and make their way towards us. That's fine. So they're standing on rubble right now. We're just going to try to... Ooh, okay. We got a deep bite wound on our head through our survival hood and everything else. Okay, so yeah, we're not going to be as efficient without our our things available to us. Okay, all right. Are we going to keep on fighting? Well, ideally, what we would do right now is we'll just activate our hiking backpack to take out the butcher's knife. We're going to draw the butcher's knife. That is going to be a much better weapon for us to use in this scenario. As you can see, it's actually pretty... It's decent. It's decent enough. Our head is injured, so we will be dealing with that. They are also fighting without being able to see us. Okay, that's another down. Skeleton zombie. Oh, it's a skeleton. I was like, there's nothing there. Okay. I see. Unfortunately, we are doing the wrong kind of damage to the skeleton. Let's drop the butcher's knife and just go to hitting. Okay, took more damage there than I would have liked. Definitely. We're going to try and see if we can take the antiseptic really quick. Pour that on the wound on our head. We do actually need to do a little bit of healing here if we can, because we've taken much more than I would like. Okay, let's see. We want to go through, we want to disinfect everything that's here so that we have a chance to actually heal pretty quickly from it. Okay, right, next up is going to be the medical gauze that we have. So this is going to use most of our gauze, I think. Head needs some new stuff. Torso, because it got torn through. Yeah, so it looks like it's pretty much going to have to be the whole shebang. Actually, I don't think our left leg needed anything. Oh well, there we go. We can be sure, can't we? Let's go ahead and activate our hiking backpack again to put the blade back in there. We're going to grab the weapon. We're overburdened at this stage. Okay, so I think it's because our strength has dropped down from where it was, possibly. Or that we're just feeling slowed down because of how much all of this stuff is affecting us. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to turn off this for a second. I'm going to take off the infrared goggles. Can we see any better? We can see a little bit better because of our fey eyes. We heard a deafening roar. That is terrifying. Okay, all right. We've done okay reconnaissance at this stage. What I'm wanting to try and see if we can find tonight is a way down. So we don't want to push in too far, but I feel like we can go a little bit further. We're going to take that recurve boa bars. We definitely don't want to be over encumbered, so we're going to have a look at dropping some things. The question is, what are we going to drop? Because we kind of came in here with reduced things. Yeah, I think it's probably our pain. Yeah, it's our pain that's causing us to have a little bit of issue here. We're going to have 2 aspirin in the hopes that starts to help with our pain. We're just going to wait for a little bit here. And yeah, it doesn't seem to help our situation at all. So we're going to have to look at just getting rid of some crap. All right, easiest way for us to do that is just to have a look in our inventory, and if we go and sort it by weight. Okay, which it already was being sorted by weight. The cordless drill, you're probably just going to have to stay here for now. Unfortunately. Because everything else really doesn't weigh that much. So the drill can stay behind. And that's us okay for now. We can still see that there's a tough zombie up there. Okay. I think it's still worth us having the infrared goggles on. Even though it's not giving us amazing sight, it is giving us some sight, and we can see these gangrenous fleshes so that we don't accidentally walk into them. Okay, another big open space for us to look at, and we'll just flash the light every so often as we move our way through here to make sure that we're not accidentally missing out on some vital piece of information. Okay. And that's that gangrenous flesh. Really don't know how close we can get to you. There is something that's dead here though, so that's concerning. We'll smash you. Place a plank over the pit? We won't for now. There's 2 of you here. What killed you? I don't think it was me. I'm liking the music right now. That's sufficiently creepy. Oh God. Okay, so looking through a gap, we can see a number of dead, but we can see something else among them. A trapped tendril. A great tendril of mutated flesh and sharpened bone, emergent from a crevice in the ruined floor. Hundreds of human limbs seek freedom and writhe incessantly from underneath its gross carapace. As enormous as it may already be, you feel certain that this is just a part of a creature much bigger. For when it moves, you can feel the whole ruin tremble, as if an unseen giant struggles against the weight of its concrete tomb. What are we dealing with here? That tendril? I am pretty damn certain that that is what we are here for. We're going to turn off this light source. Are they going to be making their way down towards us? Is my next question. Seemingly not right this second. They were aware of us for a moment. We're going to be wrapping up today's episode in a moment, but not before we take one of these grenades into our hand. We turn on that flashlight of ours really quick. We activate the grenade. We peer out around the corner, and we look to throw the active grenade right into the center there. Oh God. It hit the wall. We have to run fast. We're going to have a turn or two to get around the corner. And we do. We managed to get around the corner. Oh, God. Okay. Some of the zombies were hit by those fragments. We made it just around the corner as a grenade bounced off the wall back towards us. Yeah. We're going to have a much better... Wow. We need to make sure that we have a very clear field of view. We were hit then. Luckily, we weren't hit for much. It was just a small fragment. Hit us on the head, the leg, the right leg, left arm. So we got hit across our body as fragments reflected off the wall and hit us as we dove past the rubble, landing on the floor. We round the corner again, and we can see that there are many that are still up on their feet here. Many that seem to be just undisturbed by what had just happened. Again, how long is it going to take us to get that? Not long. We're looking back behind them. The real question is, are we going to be able to throw it past them? Because sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. We are going to activate the pin. We're going to throw it, and we're going to try and see if we can throw it right back. Okay, so we can see the squares here. We want to go at least back up in one. Okay, it looks like it's in the thick of it there. The acidic zombie avoids your projectile. Okay, so we did throw it right into the thick of them there. Okay, so we need to make sure that we are running. We're going to try and make it back around the corner, and we do. Our eardrums suddenly ache as the structure rings out. Okay, we round the corner again, and we can still see that there are some that have survived this so far. There is toxic gas, hazy clouds that are throughout here. Could be from a bloated zombie, or it could be from that tendril, that gigantic arm that was swaying out from under the ground. We're on top of something massive. This is bigger than anything Dusk has faced in all of her journeys so far. The structure is large. We haven't found a way down yet, but part of me thinks that way down might be through whatever that thing is. So, for now, I've been Rycon. You have all been awesome. If you enjoyed today's episode, consider leaving a like or a comment to let me know if you enjoyed the show. Until next time, stay tuned.